So today I will be going over how to assemble a flute. So first things first, you want to set the case on a flat, sturdy surface. You never want to leave it on a chair or on your lap where it could possibly fall. Next up, you want to make sure that the case is facing the correct way. Usually the logo of the case will be facing up, and the latches of the case will be facing towards you. You want to flick the latches up, gently open the case. So there's three parts of the flute. There's the head joint, which is this part here. It has this only one opening up the top here, and it has an opening at the bottom. You have the body of the flute, which is the longest part and with the most buttons. And then you have the foot joint, which is the shortest part. So first things first, you're going to gently pick up the head joint. You'll see it has this embouchure. Embouchure hole in the front here. That is the part that goes against your mouth when you play the instrument. And then you'll also notice this slight discoloration here. So this discolored part is the part that you insert into the body of the flute. So you're going to take the body of the flute and hold it by the barrel, which is this part here. It usually has the instrument brand and serial number. And then you're going to gently twist in the head joint, making sure to hold it firmly. And it shouldn't take that much force to twist in. And you want to just leave like a bit of that discolored part poking out from the barrel. So once you have the head joint assembled to the barrel, you want to take the foot joint, and you want to be very careful of this thin metal part at the end here, as it's very delicate and it can bend really easily. You're going to take the foot joint, hold it by the end where there's no buttons, and then gently twist it on. It shouldn't take much force. And in order to make sure it's properly aligned, there are usually arrows on the back of the foot joint and the body that kind of they can be used as guides to make sure that you're lining everything up correctly. It's going to be on most beginner model flutes. The arrows right there, so that helps. Another way to make sure that it is aligned correctly is that you want to make sure this top key, or the upstairs door, you can say, is lined up with this bar right here, and this bar is lined up with the middle of this key right here. And then you have your flute assembled, and you want to hold your flute by the barrel at the top, and then by the foot joint where it has no keys. Now to disassemble the flute, you want to start at the head joint. You want to hold it by the barrel, gently unscrew it like that. Place it into the case with the hole facing up. You want to take the foot joint, hold the flute body by the barrel, and then gently unscrew the foot joint, and then place it in the case with these keys facing up and these keys closest to the embouchure hole on the head joint. And then you want to take your body, gently place it into the case. You want to make sure that the flute is properly in the case before you close it. If you close the case at all and you see that it's not closing all the way, or it seems like there's something wrong, make sure that all the pieces are facing the correct way, and you should be all set. Now with cleaning the flute, most cases come with this cleaning rod, and you want to get a handkerchief or a piece of cheesecloth, and you want to thread that through this hole like a giant needle basically, and then you would wrap the cloth around it, and then I don't have a cloth with me at the moment with this flute, but I'll demonstrate. And then you would just put it into the head joint and then swab it around, and then put it in the body and in the foot joint, swab it around Don't put it all the way in the flute because it could risk getting stuck, because it's, as you can see, it's not long as the flute, so you don't want to push it all the way into each part as you're cleaning it, especially the body. And then other cases come with, or most cases will come with a polishing cloth, and you can use that to get off any fingerprints or any smudges on your flute. So that is basically it for flute assembly and maintenance basics.